Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be solving the question number 767, reverse array. So in this question we have to reverse an array without using extra memory. Okay, so we have to do a in place change. Okay, so for that one what we have to do, I'll explain that part. 1 second. Okay, so in place means like instead of using extra memory we have to make changes in that array itself. Okay, let's make it little bit clear over here. Okay, so let's think of this approach. What approach we have to use? So let's say we have this particular array with numbers 1 2 3 4 5, and then we have one more array. Okay, and what approach we are thinking is to use a particular two pointers approach. Okay, so where our start pointer will point to the first cell of the array, and the last one, end one, will point to the end of the array. Okay, so if we are doing like that, then what we have to do, so when particular call will be made, okay, so for let's say I equal to 0, a call is made. So when we are iterating for the first time, for the first iteration, this number and this number we have to interchange. So we will take one temporary variable, we'll put this number over here, and we'll put the value here and the temporary variable back in this place. So what it will look like: 6 2 3 4 5 and then 1. So we are done for this part. Okay, now we have moved our pointers from this location to here. Now the comparison will happen and we'll put the value back in the temporary variable. Okay, and we'll swap these values. So we'll put here 5 and put here from this temp variable 2. So it will look like 6 5 3 4 2 1. We have done from here. So our pointers will be moving from the start pointer will move one step here, and the end pointer from here it will move here. Okay, so how it moved, basically one step we are moving each and every time, +1, and this will be -1. So first iteration, for every iteration we will be following this logic. Okay, so now we will compare these values, put the value of 3 in the temporary variable and put value 4 here and the temporary variable value here. So our final value will look like 6 5 4 3 2 1, and the array is reversed. Okay, can we use this for string array as well or character array? Yeah, same logic we can use for character array as well. So it will be the same logic. Okay, same logic will be using. First, in the first step the pointers will be here, then in the second iteration pointers will move here, the same, and the comparison will move, this will move here, this will move here, this has moved here and this has moved here. Same thing has happened. So logic will remain same, and we can use the same logic to solve number of problems. Okay, so this is the whole logic. Now let's see how we can code it. Okay, let's first see in the C++, then I'll later explain how to do in Java and Python as well. Okay, so first we need two pointers. So pointer will be nothing but particular will be pointing to that index, start and end, and the end will be the vector size, and we'll subtracting 1 from there to get the last index. Instead of, if you're starting counting from 0, we have to take 1 minus so that the count will match. Once we are done with that, we just need to check whether the start pointer is less than end pointer. Okay, if you see in this case, okay, after this, when the pointer has moved here, the start pointer, okay, let me just clear it. So here this case happened when start pointer and end pointer is here and start pointer crosses the end pointer. So the start one and end one was here, and when we are crossing them, so end will come here and start will go there. Okay, so this at this point we don't need to swap anything because we have already swapped the value from here. If we do a again swap, then it will put the value which we have sorted and it will disrupt our result. So we don't need to do that. So this is our condition. So if until and unless start is less than end, then we can perform these operations to compare and reverse them. Okay, I hope that the part is clear. Now we just need to put the values. Now we need to create the temporary variable and we'll put the value from the start pointer into it, and once that is done, just we need to swap that value at the end pointer location and we'll put the value from the temporary location. Okay, and putting the value in the end location, we'll put the value from the temporary variable. Okay, so what we have done over here, let's check it. So temporary variable is holding the value of the start, and in the start we are putting the value from the end. Okay, so if this was that comparison point and here are start and end, so whatever value start end is holding, we are putting it in the end, that is reflecting here, and the value of the temporary value of the start pointer will be putting in the temporary variable. So once we put it like that, we'll put the value back into end value. Why we are doing temporary variable? So if we directly put it, let's say we have updated the value here and we are directly putting here, so whatever the value that we have put here, again we are copying the same value, so it will not work. Okay, so we are done with the code. We just need to increase them one step. For the start pointer, we just need to increase it by one step, and for the end pointer, we just need to decrease it by one step. Let's run it. Okay, so we are getting one error. Let's see what's the error. Okay, so we have used nums, so that's a typo. Okay, it's accepting. Let's submit it. Okay, so it is getting done. Now let's see the same code in Java. Okay, so more and less everything will remain same, just we need to change one thing over here. So instead of size, we will be using length of the array. In C++ we were using the vector, and here logic will remain same. Let's run it. So in Java also we are getting accepted. Let's see for Python. Okay, so in Python we need to make little bit changes over here. So we just declaring start as 0 and the end value we have to declare like the length of the list. So how we will do that, we'll just put it over here, and then this we don't need. This logic is fine. We don't need brackets in Python. Okay, this also we need to change. So in Python we don't need a temporary variable to do our job, or we can directly do it ourselves. We can make it like this. So one single line we need to do our job. Okay, so looks like everything is fine. Let's just create do the indentation correct. Okay, this one is correct, this one is also correct. Now let's run it. Okay, it is accepting it and it is done. So I hope you find this video insightful. Do like, share and subscribe so that you can watch my future videos and share it with your friends. Thank you.